What's today's lesson?
Something fun. It's called game theory.
Huh?
Okay. According to Wikipedia, it's a branch of applied mathematics which studies strategic situations where people choose different actions in an attempt to maximize their returns. Okay, how about this? I'll give you an example of a famous game theory problem called the prisoner's dilemma. I think it'll help make it clear.
Okay.
So the story goes that two people have been arrested for committing a crime. The two people are being held apart from one another, so neither prisoner knows what the other is doing.
So what's the crime?
Huh?
What did these people do?
It doesn't matter. It's not important.
Oh.
The authorities do not have enough evidence for a conviction, so they want a confession from the prisoners. Here's where the dilemma begins. Both prisoners have two options. They can remain silent or confess and implicate the other prisoner.
So they can talk or not talk?
Right.
What if they do or don't?
That's where the strategy comes in. Check out this chart. The result for each prisoner depends upon their own actions as well as the actions of the other prisoner. So, if both prisoners stay quiet and refuse to confess, they will each receive a small sentence. On the chart, each prisoner is awarded a score of 3. If both prisoners confess, then they will each receive 2 years in prison. That's obviously not as good as a small sentence, so the score of each player is a 1.
Wait, I have a question.
Hold on, let me finish. Then you can ask whatever you like. Now, let's say player 1 finally confesses, but player 2 does not.
How do they get him to confess?
Wait, let's just stay with the problem. So prisoner 1, since they cooperated, receives no prison sentence and receives a score of 5 on the matrix. It's a lot better than 1 or 3, huh?
I guess.
And prisoner 2 gets prosecuted, gets a harsh prison sentence, and on the matrix gets a score of 0, the absolute lowest. Obviously, if the situation is reversed, then prisoner 2 receives no sentence and a score of 5, while prisoner 1 receives the harsh penalty and the 0. Now, here's the interesting thing. Neither prisoner knows if the other will stay silent or confess. Each one has to choose their strategy blind.
So they have to guess?
Basically. And bear in mind, you can probably assume that each prisoner is an unsavory type. Bad people who will lie, cheat, or steal. So they can't trust the other prisoner. In that case, what would you do?
Well,
That's right, you confess. In each case, confessing gives a better score than staying silent, because the other criminal will most likely confess.
I wouldn't get the highest score.
No, but you wouldn't get the lowest either. You can't trust the other player.
What if they're innocent?
What?
What if the prisoners didn't do it? What if they had nothing to confess to?
Well, of course they're guilty.
What if they're not? What if they're just lying?
You're missing the point. The question is irrelevant.
I'm just asking.
Well, the topic isn't open for discussion. Just spend some time studying the Matrix, okay? And just remember, it's just a game.